Not much is going to tangle with him while he's on the back of the hippo. It's always good to sit quietly for a little bit and just listen. We might hear alarm calls of the other animals that have seen a predator moving. We're just going to keep quiet for a little bit and see if we can hear anything. Very quiet morning. You can still hear quite a few different bird species. There's actually a Blacksmith Lapwing here as well. On the other edge of the dam. We'll have a look at it now. There's a Blacksmith Lapwing.
Very difficult.
Give Brian a second there, just with the rain cover. There we go. Blacksmith Lapwing. Good morning, Amy in Washington. Amy would like to know, she always thought hippos were herbivores, but she's heard stories of them eating carrion. Amy, and she would like to know if that's a myth or is it true? Amy, it is true. I've actually even seen a hippo eating on the carcass of another hippo. It's not something they do often, and I mean, they're generally 90% of the time they are grazers and they eat grass, but sometimes they do seem to eat carrion. Not so much eat it, although I have seen them swallow the meat. It's more sort of playing with it. It could be that they feel they need certain vitamins and stuff that they're not getting enough of. It could just be that they're curious. But I have personally seen them doing that before. So it's not a myth. It is true. Good morning, Diane from Michigan. Diane heard me mention that this looked like a young male hippo to me, and she was like, well, she was wondering how I tell the difference in genders. Well, specifically in this sort of circumstance here, it's the only hippo in the dam, and it doesn't look that big yet. I'm just making an educated guess. The fact that it's by itself, it's probably a displaced young male hippo that has been pushed out of the other dams by the adult hippos as he sort of got older and might start becoming a threat for breeding. So that's probably why this is a male and why he's by himself rather than in a raft of hippos. Oh, he's going to open his mouth for us. Ah,
What a treat.
what a nice little treat. So what he was doing there was a bit of a display to us, because he's here and he's just got no one else to display to. No, he's just reminding us that he is a big... Good morning, Kerry from Durban by the sea. Kerry would like to know whether hippos can vocalize underwater, and are those vocalizations heard underwater, and the vocalizations above water, are they also heard, and do hippos communicate via that? Kerry, underwater, I think it's very, very unlikely that those vocalizations are heard, and I don't think they do too much communicating under the water. The vocalizations above the water will be for different things. Most of them will be territorial, letting the other hippos know that this is their spot. The only reason he's probably vocalizing like that is because there's no other hippos around. And he might just do it to listen to see if he hears another hippo close by, to whether know his little sort of spot is under threat. I have watched big herds of hippos, male and female. When you walk up to them, they all vocalize together. I've never been quite sure whether that's a sort of warning to other hippos saying, oh, there's something around. But I'm quite sure there is a level of communication that goes on with those vocalizations. Well, at least we found a hippopotamus at Buffelshoek, but I think we shall continue on. Since he's being a bit shy now.